Check one, hey. Check one, hey, 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 hey. Alright, y'all. Just got some feedback. Ready to get into it. Let's see what it says. Wrench created, file touched, edits made. Sweet. Validation. Awesome. So what's the to-dos? I'm gonna put it over here in my team area. Get some feedback here. Actually, you know what? I've already got one pulled up. Let's discuss next steps. Answer these questions, any insights, any curiosities you have. Respond with a message that we can send back to our implementation specialist. Perfect. And oh, I just realized that it's frozen for you guys, which is a little strange. Let me see here. Yeah, close this. Let's close this too. Sweet. All right, so get back to this terminal. Maybe we can do application. Boom. A little bit better. Also a little crazy. Oh, I need to make this much smaller. Okay. Now, if I move this around, that's the only thing. Okay, cool. We'll just keep it up there. Oh. We're doing it live, y'all. We're doing it live. Let me tell you what. Did I get that? No. Steps. Right. This is the actual. I can spread it out like that, right? But okay, we gonna get this. We gonna get this. I mean, honestly, that's kind of perfect like that. Like that size is good. I don't want it to get much smaller. So maybe we can just cut it off. Something like this. Is that crazy? All right. Yeah, I mean, let's do it. Because then that way we have all of the tabs. Sweet. Okay, so here are the to-dos that we just got. You know what? I'm gonna actually see. Can we make this? I'm gonna squish this in actually. And I'll make this longer. Oh. Alright. Oh, well, that was not what I wanted to do. That was definitely what I wanted to do. Okay. Perfect. Now I should be able to move that up. Move this here. Okay. Perfect. Yeah, yeah, this is gonna be good. Okay, guys. Perfect. So let's get back into it. So this is our helper. This is our implementation specialist. So this is the to-do. It's a little. All right, perfect. So I'm gonna put this over into our implementation helper. Please construct. Oh wait, I already said that. Message perfect. Okay, cool. Send that through. So yeah, we are using Codex 5.3 right now, and as you guys can see at the top above our actually, let's cut this off a little bit. Cut that off. Oh, that was not right. Let's see here. Yes, perfect. And let's cut that side off as well. Great. Make it a little bit bigger there. All right. Oh. too big. Okay, that's good. All right, yeah, seems good. Okay, cool. So we got some feedback. All right, Codex, here is the feedback that we have. And then just to make sure, should enter arithmetic. Okay. We have from your curiosities. Proceed. Implementation plan. Gain insight. Let's see. Cool. Can we see all that? Almost dialed all the way in. Yeah, I think that might be winning. Yeah, that's the winning move right there. Perfect. Okay, perfect. So so this is a little new. It's totally new to me, 5.3 Codex. I actually have not been using the Codex models. I've been using the 5.2 within the Codex CLI. Very just strange how the naming conventions has been quite confusing, to be honest, of just like when you're actually in the model. Just 5.2 is not just 5.2. There's 5.2 low, medium, high, extra high. It's a lot. All right, let me see here. Maybe I can pull up. Pull up YouTube on the side here. See if I can pull up a chat or something. Let's see. Oh yeah, I'll just click live. All right, yeah, I should be live. There you go. Cool. All right, what kind of music should we make? What kind of music? Valcho, what is good? What's going on, man? I was just about to start making a song on Suno. Any requests? You feeling anything in particular? Yeah, absolutely, man. Well, I'm gonna be prompting some music to be created by Suno. I've been focusing on instrumentals recently. You got any requests? Maybe just vibes, If you like type out like a paragraph, I'll like toss it into Suno. Scandroid. No, dude, I've never listened to Scandroid. All right, I'm gonna, yeah. I'm just gonna say, okay. All right, let's like describe the music though. Like describe the music, because we're gonna just describe it and it's gonna come at us. And we're just gonna be like, that was crazy, right? Scandroid. Because I'm gonna start saying, actually, I'm gonna ask ChatGPT, be like, hey, describe what is Scandroid music like? Detail a Scandroid style song, and let's generate it within Suno. Need the ideal description. Can you give Suno? All right, this is gonna be good. I'll copy and paste. So this is what I said. And okay, Scandroid sits in a very specific lane of modern synthwave, retro, futuristic, emotional, cinematic, and polished. Think neon-lit cities, late-night drives, and existential reflection wrapped in pristine analog synths. Oh my god, that sounds amazing. All right, below is a clear breakdown of the Scandroid sound, followed by an ideal Suno prompt you can drop in directly. Oh yeah, absolutely. This is great. I love, so I'm just gonna get right to the prompt here and I'll tell you all about the setup. Absolutely, I'm really stoked about that. Oh, here it is, the copy and paste. All right, yeah, dude, I'm stoked for this Scandroid. Let's go. And I want it to be instrumental, actually. All right, cool. Oh, it's too long. Blows. All right, let's try. Make the prompt about half as short. So what we have going on here, if we have terminal windows open up here, as you can see, I can flip through them. That terminal window, this one, this one, and this one. Got each one of these terminal windows basically represents a particular directory that I'm working in, a particular project that I'm working on. Right now, I'm focusing very directly on a particular problem called the sunflower conjecture. So if you go to erdosproblems.com, and I think if you just do 857, I think that will show you the sun. No, I think you have to like look for it just particularly. Yeah, I can get the exact address. So this is, but if you go to erdosproblems.com, you'll see all of the different problems that are available. Oh, nice. Yeah. Okay, so you remember, you saw the, yeah. All right. So yeah, that's what I'm working on, but there's just like, tons of problems to be worked on. You can get after it. We can go through it here. I just have to pull that up. Bad boy. But so just to talk a little bit more about the setup here, because that's really the meat and potatoes. What we're looking at is this that's running right now is a terminal working directly in my project files. So it's like you pull up your Finder window and you've got your folders and your files and your folders, and you click into your folder. Have you used terminal before much, Falcho? It's like, doing like if we were to do PWD or LS or clear, that kind of stuff. And PWD is just showing you where you're at in your directory. Clear is just clearing it up. CD ... goes up a directory, because right now I'm in PWD sunflower coda repo. If I do CD ... I'll go up a level, right? So oh, ghostly. Yeah, for sure. Okay, yeah, cool. I'm catching up. So I'm actually just in the terminal using just the Codex natural CLI, where you just go on here and you can just type in Codex and you're in. Yeah. This is yeah. So that, you know, this is how I'm doing it at the moment. I've got an app that I work on the side that is like my home server app that I do a lot of stuff in. I manage my Git flow and do particular things, but I'm just very impressed by the models of today. Really being able to crush it, man. Like I'm very excited about this new release, the Codex 5.3. It immediately, which I thought was interesting, for whatever reason, the one 5.2 model I was using, it wasn't branching. It wasn't really doing much in regards of my Git tree. And particularly, I understood why, because we were pushing on a particular lean build and we're trying to make sure everything was working, and we didn't like, you know, the consensus was we didn't want to commit early because we didn't want to commit at a place that didn't make sense and have this kind of long, ugly working tree. Anyway, so we just made a branch and worked some things out that I was kind of been circling on for the past couple of days. That being said, I've been working on it a lot too, so it could have been just like the straw that broke the camel's back, really. But yeah, I'm extremely excited just to see where this branch takes us today on using 5.3, because I've already got unstuck on something within the wiring, and now it seems to be really firing through this query, which is nice. So yeah, this is this one in particular is kind of like where my main focus has been on. I had the last two queries were 5.3. The ones before that were 5.2, and those averaged 3 to 5 hours. So I'm how are you keeping all of those problems in your head so that you know what relevant prompts to give? Yeah, that's a good, very good question. So it's a drawn out answer, but the direct answer that is the most clairvoyant for me was just to have a couple other helper agents on the side and be like, okay, like this is my main implementation agent. This one is actually not, yeah, these aren't. So yeah, this is my main implementation agent, and then this was my helper agent. That was basically, yeah, I had them lined up before differently, but I think the moral of that side quest is that I need a better way to manage these terminal sessions, which is what I was doing within an app that I'm building. And well, in particular right now, I have them all squished together so I can stream them. So it's not an ideal workspace for me right now, but it's all good. It's definitely all good. But having helper agents on the side, do you sync? Yeah, the hours. Yeah, for real, dude. It was nuts, dude. 5 hours. 5 hours on this lean wiring problem. Nuts. Do you sync work between them? Say with markdown files? So they're all synced because they're all working in the same project. They're in the same code base, so they are inherently synced in that respect, in that regard. Because this is the same directory as this. Yeah, so actually these are different. I need to organize these. Code to home server. We're not working in that right now. Let's get, oh, I was working on my resume. Nice. So I'll just exit all that right now. Copy pasta I'll keep. This is a book I'm writing. Repo node X resumes. Now we're good on that. Curiosity checkpoint. So yeah, let's see here. Nice, awesome. Oh, I think I may have. Yeah, I'm gonna go back. Sorry. Oh, dude, is that like what Codex, the Codex app has going on right now? It might be delayed. Hold on. Yeah, it's back. We're back. Yeah, I honestly, so I installed it, but I didn't actually do anything with it yet. I opened it and it's just, I don't know, it's a little clunky. I just like the terminal space, to be honest. Yeah, honestly, dude, that's exactly, you just read my mind, honestly, because every moment there's something new. Even for myself, I'm like developing an app that kind of does what Codex app does, but I've taken a step back from that particular development to work on this frontier research problem because I just find it really beneficial for me to do. So I'm just going for it. Oh, here, let's go. Let's get that. Wait, hold on. Did we not? Could have sworn we sent that off. Oh, we never sent that off. We were waiting for that response to come back. Hold on. Because I'm trying to hear some Scandroid. There it is. Oh, yeah. Here we go. Okay. That's pumping. Yeah, there's something new. Yeah, exactly. Sticking to one approach is by far the best decision that you could make. From many perspectives, it's by far the best decision you can make. For me, in particular, I got let go from Prudential. I got fired from them for asking questions, stupid reasons. And then I realized, like, wow, like, another corporate space. I don't feel validated. I don't feel like my work or just my person or my being or me chiming in was ever wanted. So then I was like, you know what, fuck it. I'm just going to really trust my intuition, trust my judgment, trust my insight, and go for it and just start developing things until it starts to make more sense. And lo and behold, it has started to make a lot more sense. Oh, this is badass. Yeah, I would say stay in the terminal. I mean, for me too, because let me close some of these windows actually. Getting a little wild. Oh, I thought it was crazy. Someone I used to work with, got showcased on the Anthropic 4.6 drop. 1 minute, release video. One of their like LinkedIn comments got showcased. I'm like, dude, I'm a first connector with that guy. Oh man. So yeah, for instance, like we're in the terminal right now. I just closed out intentionally a lot of tabs so we can kind of explore this again. Yeah, so cd ... get up, because you only like to know 5 Linux commands that'll get you through the day. pwd to know where you are, cd to change directory, make dir to make a directory to actually change into, and honestly, ls. So what is that? pwd, cd, make dir, ls. I mean, maybe remove or something, but not really. You really just need to make it, change into it, and then once you're into it, all you got to do is type Codex or Claude or whatever you're working on, whatever you're using. So, yeah, so where are we now? We're in code, great. So I'll go to copy pasta, my book that I'm working on, and I'll open up, actually we'll open up Claude there. Sweet. It keeps saying we have updates, but I thought we updated it, so let's update this. Oh, I guess there was more. Dude, they're just trying to spill it out as fast as possible. Oh, it's beefy. Okay, cool. Opus 4.6, so cool, dude. All right, honestly, all right. Opus, scan what we have written so far. Let's talk about it. Let's discuss. Tell me about something. What we have here. Yeah, every update feels like cold water on a hot summer day. Couldn't agree more, man. Yeah, yeah, it's totally true. It's especially when you start using it and you immediately get unstuck, or it's something just exponentially increase. It feels different, because there was a couple of updates that, like, I think it was when I switched to like Codex 5.1 to 5.2 Codex, there was like weirdness, and I didn't like that. But then when I switched to 5.2 within the Codex harness, that's when things changed. Wow, this is pumping right now. Claude is pumping. Dude, yeah, look at Codex. I'm like giving it a run for its money, dude. I love it. Yeah, every update does feel like cold water on a hot summer day. That is, again, very true. Okay, what is this doing? All right, what else are we working on? Okay, cool. So we have the other, let's back out of here. Let's look at our $10,000 problem. And let's open up Claude in this as well. Let's see what Claude's got cooking. All right, so, yeah. Hey, Claude. You have upgraded to Opus 4.6. This is super exciting. I'm working on this particular problem. Scope, look into it, all of the details that you can find within this directory. If you need more details, let me know. Make sure you have this image. This image real quick. Oh, what happened? All right. Cool. That'll run. Oh, that's actually a good idea. I had not. I've done things similar to that. Yes, absolutely. Where I will talk with them back and forth, and I'll tell Claude the keyword "let's discuss." Let's not make a formal plan. Let's just discuss. And it's this weird in between of they're not actually implementing, but they're planning implementation more casually. And I was using that as a feedback loop for Codex. That worked pretty well. That worked really good actually. And then I just kind of switched to Codex 5.2 for a while because I really like the in-depth of their responses. Yeah, sure. Okay, what else we got here? Okay, so this was the book, but that's a good idea. I'm gonna give that a shot now. So I'll open up Claude in this particular repo. Share Claude code and earn $20 off. Oh, hell yeah. All right, so what should we say? Please review the code base and let's see here. Actually, I need to consider. I'm gonna get I have an onboarding. Well, I'm gonna make an onboarding document really quick. Please make an onboarding document for a new team member for this problem, where we're at, where we were, where we're looking to go, the overall goal, where we are in the process, all of the details that the new team member would need. I'm gonna take a lot of this context. Should be good. And I'll toss it in here too. Here is some example context of the current chain of thought of our implementation specialists. Sweet. All right, send that off, wait for that to come back. What are we doing here? I was just looking around. Cool. All right. So yeah, I'm gonna have it review the code base. Well, after I welcome it to review the code base thoroughly once you have synthesized, ingested onboarding document. And then I'm gonna try the plan mode. It's a great idea. Almost done making the document here. Let's watch this window. I'm gonna have to get off here in a little bit and I'll be back. Huh. Great question. It's a great question because no. Well, yes, but no. It's like it's actually very similar to this. This is actually very, very similar comparison. I play piano and I play guitar and I play drums and sing and write and all these things, right? But I know how to read music, as in I know how to tell you that like that's a C, you know, that's like an A sharp, or but if you put all of like a full sheet music in front of me and say Cody play, no, I'm not going to be able to just read it like that. Which is, we're at a very interesting intersection of life. For me in particular, for my kind of person that I am in particular, where I have it's a skill, really. It's something I've honed over time, the ability to just go for it and fall on my face in public and like learn to laugh at myself, but like not just laugh at myself without application, but like, you know, turn the failures into successes by just enjoying the journey. And like, it's a simple thought, a simple idea, but it really hits home in this space, because the only thing that we're paralyzed by now is our inability to continue the thought. Like right now, we just got verification run back, implementation details from my most prized possession of a problem that I'm working through right now. And yeah, it's my baby. Got my baby. So to be able to get So to be able to get unstuck in the capacity of your most passionate problem that you're working through, just by simply asking a question that doesn't even have to relate fully to the problem. It just has to be intentionally in a direction of positivity. Yeah, thank you, Valcho. Thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's a incredible experience, blessing, ride. Yeah, man. So yeah, it's like you can't put a price on price on that. It's like, you know, it boils down to, because what is intelligence even about? Like, what is knowledge even for if it's not to share it? Is knowledge the only reason knowledge exists is just to keep it and to have it for our individual, you know, well-being? I mean, I would say our individual well-being is dependent on the well-being of the whole, in a big way. So it's like, I love going back to like the full circle point in your questions is beautiful, because it highlights the fact that no, I don't have the experience, but I'm not here to pretend like I do. I think that's the kicker. I'm here to ask the hardest questions that, you know, I'm here to ask the questions that I think are the coolest, or that feel the most correct, that feel the most true. No matter if they've been proven false a billion times before, I'm going to ask it in the way I'm going to ask it and see what kind of results I get after I have fun mapping it out, you know? Because every time I even attempt to map it out, just go outside and walk, right? My legs get stronger, and I develop a good habit of going outside and walking and getting the sun on my skin and hanging out with my pup and my baby, and we're out and about, you know? So it's like, I go for a walk to see my friend, maybe that was the main goal, but then it turned into all of these other byproduct beneficial occurrences, which is exactly how I would talk about this particular problem for me. And in general, just going for life, going all in, asking the question, not being afraid to ask the fucking question, you know? Yeah. Sharing, making lives of those around us better. Yes. Yes, dude. It's a very LSD way of thinking. Yes, 100%. And when they install, whenever I, or me and you, Valcho, whenever we develop the LSD modules to the robots, first one who's gonna buy it, right here. You know, I'll give it a shot. I'll install it in my agent. You know, I've done LSD a couple of times in my life, a few times. So it's like, why not? Like, I feel like I love the person I am right now. So it's like, give the agent a similar experience. We just need to get that module booted up. Oh man. Yeah, you know what I mean, Valcho? All right, hold on. I'm gonna. What do we got here? So we actually got some feedback here. I'm gonna bring this in. Doing it one-handed now. What do you think about that, baby girl? What you think about that? All right, so sunflower conjecture. Okay. All right, so we have some feedback now from our implementation specialist. Please craft a direct response to answer their curiosities with insightful patterns. Thank you. All right, that's cooking on the back end here. And now we are... Oh! False alarm. All right. Oh, we need that onboarding document as well. Where is that thing? Wow, this thing is long. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. You could totally do that, and I should totally do that to experiment. Yeah. One Barding document, perfect. I just haven't, or I've found that, I don't know, honestly, you know how they always say it's like, the answer is always going to be the simplest one. It's always going to be the simplest one. Just, remember that. And then I find myself doing a lot of complicated things. And then I'm like, is this the but then it's like, okay, but these systems are doing incredible complex, like right now, incredible complex things. So I think there's benefit to it, but then it kind of goes back to that idea of shiny eye syndrome. You know what I mean? So you keep like, wow, maybe I should do this before I do this. And man, I live both of those lives. I am 100% both of those people. But I find that I am more not the copy paste screenshot question mark guy anymore. Just from working with the systems over time, if you do copy paste screenshot, question mark, I would say most of the time they can infer it as long as it's like super obvious, but if it's not super obvious, then then we wouldn't know. So I just got some prompts back. Let's go. But yeah, I'm still both of those people 100%. Like, because right now I'm just copy and pasting prompts to and from agents with particular intention for each one. And it's like, I'm saying we got feedback from this one, craft a message for going forward. But a lot of this built up. Wait, hit me with it, Valcho. You can be honest, bro. It's crazy, scary, and crazy exciting. Yeah, man. It's 100% that. I think, right? Yeah, like, and now for the last year, I just haven't written even 10% of what I used to write. Yeah, man. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's 100% a character progression of sorts, man. That's a great way to look at it, because just how you're thinking character progression. Can you identify with something similar yourself? Like, yeah. So at Prudential, I worked as a customer service rep for life insurance department, and it's just like wildly different than what I'm doing right now. And the only reason, shout out to Prudential, they let me work there for as long as I did. I think I was there for like 6 months, and I got to work remote. So I was working remote, working on code on the side whenever I had downtime, just moving. And that helped me kind of break free. And I was just making random little side apps. And then finally I got fired for asking questions about, basically artificial intelligence implementations or intelligent system implementations. Because we all knew that it was coming and they were already implementing things. I was just trying to stay ahead of the curve. Anyway, they were like, they took that as a threat, so they let me go. But then, I started asking myself, why I got fired, and then it just, those questions always downward spiral, and I you know, not worth it for me. So I ended up thinking, like, what could I do to just help me organize myself? So I just started organizing myself in like my notes. And then I realized that like my notes were getting overflown. Why don't I create a notes app called codacli.com? So I did that. And then it turned into, I gotta go hang out with her. Baby girl, talk to me. Talk to me. But yeah, man, character progression, of course. The problem state will never not be there. It's just how we adapt to it, and the comfortability with being okay in every environment. Having tools to prepare us for every environment. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get back maybe in like an hour or two, but it's been super fun chatting, Valcho. Hopefully I'll see you back again, man. Yeah, I appreciate you. Yeah, man, she's right at that age. Her mama just left. I've got three bags of milk and a dream, so I'm praying that's gonna be enough.